Hola. All right. What's up? What's up? What's up, Kim, who just sent me Panda Bear Birth? What's up, Amber and Squirrel and Lindsay and Crystal and Kaz? Hey, Tammy. She forgot. I did forget my reminder poll. I'll do that right now. Hold on. There you go, Tammy, just for you. All right, let me start over. What's up, Sweet One and Crystal and Blonde Gypsy, Lindsay, Kim, Ruby Blue, Tammy, Kaz, Danielle, Amber, Tasha, Sweet One. I got Squirrel in the house. Allie writes, Amber, Ruby Blue. Think I got everyone chatting. Tinker listening. Hey, Miss Sonic. All right. Hey, Chixies. Good evening. So I want you guys to know it's not going to be long. And it's not, I'm not just saying that. I'm not like, oh, this is a, 2 hour and 45-minute live, but I'm not staying on long. No, I have pre-surgery tomorrow. Not pre-surgery, like testing that they have to do. And I have paperwork that I haven't even tried to fill out yet. So, Irish Gal, why aren't you in Discord? Since when are you not in Discord? Did you leave? Did I try contacting you? No, I've been sitting in front of a computer forever. I'm working on the website. But I have pre-testing tomorrow. It's just like to do blood work and all that stuff, like before you have surgery. And surgery is on the 12th. And then I'll be cancer-free. Well, somewhat. But I think, in my opinion, I'll be cancer-free because they're taking the cancer out of me. So to me, that's cancer-free. Yes, I still have, radiation and possible chemo and all that stuff. But the actual cancer is coming out. So to me, I'm cancer-free as of December 13th. That's how I see it. So I'm excited and a little nervous, but yeah, I have pre-testing. Yeah, not pre-test, pre-op stuff, blood work and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is not going to be a long one. And I'm also working on the website and I can't figure something out. And everything was going so smooth until now this one part doesn't work. And it's a pretty important part. So I'm like, when you get cancer, they cut on you. What? When you got cancer and they cut on you, that shit spreads like wildfire. What do you mean they cut on me? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean lumpectomy? Or you mean cancer? I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, pre-surgery testing, blood type, lump function, infection, all that kind of stuff. And that I have tomorrow. They say you have to do it like 3 days to 14 days ahead of time or something. So I called Friday. They have me in for tomorrow. So, and I got paperwork I got to do. I haven't even started. So, because I'm just last minute Laura. All right. So this is what I want to clear up. What's up, Gina? This is what I want to clear up. Gina, I thought you were green. How come you're not green? Or unless it ran out. You mean if they cut the thing, then it leaks outside of your body? Nah, I don't believe that. Hey, Teresa. I mean, I'm sure that can happen. Yeah, weren't you a member? Or I guess it ran out. I remember seeing you green, but it could have ran out. Invasive tests like biopsy can cause a cancer to spread faster, is what they meant. Oh, okay. That's what it means. Well, let's not be negative here. Let's think positive. As a matter of fact, they did a ultrasound after the biopsy and nothing had spread. So that's a good thing. So nothing spread. Tomorrow they're taking it out. Not tomorrow. The 12th they're taking it out, and we'll take it from there. Then radiation but like I said, to me, I'm cancer free on the 12th. So there's that. Also, after 5 years of being on YouTube and 23,000 subs, I finally made an Amazon wish list for myself. It's on my community page. I don't even know if mods have the link. And the funny part is, it's not funny, but I was going through like the breast cancer stuff and I'm sitting here in tears. I'm like, why am I crying? You're such an idiot. And I didn't even know why I was hysterical crying. But I just, every time I looked at more stuff, I just had tears fall down. I was like, what is wrong with me? Laura, you're an idiot. Stop crying. So it was pretty funny. Hey, Joy. No, nothing leaks. It's supposed to like opening you up. But I had cervical cancer at 26, total hysterectomy, no cancer ever came back. There you go. There you go. So, all right, this is what I want to clear up. I saw now, a lot of you guys have been with me for a long time. A lot of you guys know my stories. My stories have never changed. It's the same story over and over. But what I realized today and last night is some people don't listen. They automatically want to attack you. They automatically look at the negative and they think that that's you. And then all of a sudden you get accused of lying and everything else. Okay. For those of you that don't know me, let me let you in on a little secret. And those of you that do know me are going to laugh. I'm not an attorney. And the reason I say that is I'm not speaking to the masses when I speak. I don't have 100,000 people watching me. I don't even have 1,000 people watching me. So when I speak, I'm speaking like if you knew me forever. Part of that is my fault. I shouldn't do that. I should think, thanks, Jenny. I should think a little more carefully when I speak. Meaning that if I say something and it doesn't quote unquote match something I said, 2 years ago, people automatically think I'm lying. And no, that's not true at all. So let me explain. All right. I have told this story multiple times. And I'm going to tell it again. Not in full detail, but because the details don't matter. But last night, you just posted Morbid's link. Good job, Amber. So, not Morbid. See, now I'm all thrown off. So last night or the other night, I was speaking about, or yesterday, whenever it was, I was speaking about the racism, bigotry, all that stuff. In the process, I happen to mention that I am going to, I would never go to certain areas. You never see me walk at 3:00 in the morning in the south side of Chicago, because that would be really fucking stupid. And I forgot exactly what else I said, but that's basically what I said. The gist of what I said was, if you're going to walk in South Central at, 3:30 in the morning, don't be surprised if something happens. But honestly, that's just really fucking stupid to do. And I named a couple of different places that it would be really stupid to go there at 3 o'clock in the morning. So one of my haters comes in here, of course, to run a mouth and start shit like they always do, and says, "Oh, so you said I'm stupid for being that I got ARD." And this has caused confusion because I said something like I've never been ARD or something like that in this capacity. So let me explain this, okay? I was not, and I repeat, was not talking about getting ARD in general in any stretch of the imagination. At no point were we having a conversation about getting ARD in any anyone's imagination except the haters. I have told my story multiple times. Even last night, yesterday, I even specifically said when I said I've never been ARD, and then I corrected it, but somehow nobody heard that. And I said, well, not like that, but mine was a date thing. It's on my video. So all of these haters, and some not so much haters, but people who don't listen automatically. Oh, one went on TT's panel to say how I didn't care about her. All right, look, I don't even know you. I don't want this to hurt you, but I don't care about you. And I'm not saying that to be an asshole, but I don't know you. I don't care about you. You're not a sub of mine. You're an absolute hater of mine. And you run your mouth all the time. All the time. So honestly, I don't care what happens to you. I don't know you. And I'm not saying that I would ever, want anything bad to happen, but for you, this mama bear 2222 to jump on panels, to go to TT, how I don't care about her. And I said all this stuff. I forgot exactly what she said. I saw a screenshot. I'm like, I don't even know who this person is. That day yesterday, I had 400 or 500 people in here. Do you really think I was paying attention to names? I can see chat. But if you think that I remember who said what, you're an idiot. And I stand by that. You're an absolute idiot. I see comments flying by. I don't see who's who. If you're blue, yes. If you're green, I'll give it a little more attention. If you're white, I'll read your comment, but don't expect me to remember if you're a hater, not if you're cool, but if you're a hater, please don't expect me to remember your life story because that's never going to happen. And I'll be honest and tell you that straight up. So then Tiffany Taboo, hey TM, Tiffany Taboo also leaves a comment. How I said last night that I was never SA'd. Okay. I don't remember even talking about being SA'd, but if you're talking about ARD, I had said it multiple times, told the story multiple times. And as a matter of fact, I said it last night or yesterday. I keep saying last night because I'm usually on at night, but I said it yesterday. So what I can't understand is why all you people wanna oh, it was really good, Tiff. Why all you people wanna jump on this? I saw a message from Manderlin, which is where my post came from, on my community page saying how I lied about being SA'd and I'm such a horrible whoa, back the fuck up. Again, I don't even know who the hell this person was. But secondly, Tammy is in here. But oh, Tiff, I don't know if you heard. No blocking anybody. Oh, you don't have a wrench on this name. I forgot. But no blocking anyone. Why are you on the alt account, by the way? And I agree with you, Valentina. I absolutely agree with you. Yeah, I haven't applied for anything. I just never applied for anything. Okay. Tiffany, I know. But I even said last night about I said not like that, but mine was a date thing. So you just didn't hear the whole thing because it's on my video. I said it loud and clear. But people only want to hear one part of it and they don't want to hear the whole thing. But I absolutely said it whenever I made, whenever I was talking about it, because after I said, well, I was never something, and then boom, I automatically changed it because that would have been a lie. Thank you, Yellow Rose. Yes, I am going to get rid of it soon enough. December 12th. And then again, I don't know when I start radiation or anything. I have no idea. I think like 4 weeks after that or something. But I've smile now. I've told the story 100 times. It was like not a big deal. I've totally told the story. But last night wasn't about, or yesterday, again, I keep saying last night. Yesterday wasn't about who was art and who wasn't. And it wasn't about who was essayed and who wasn't. It was about putting yourself in a dangerous situation in really bad areas across the United States. That's what we were talking about. We were not discussing who was and who wasn't. So people really need to stop. Just stop. Yeah, I don't understand why people do this. I don't. Then you got 1 ton over there. Adrian made a video too. He got 1 ton over there with all these videos, allures of races, blah, blah, blah. Her own mod said truly anti-Semitic racist things. Doesn't say a word. Let's go back to Kimmy P, who said some vile racist comments. Doesn't say a word. But she wants to make all these videos about me. Wendy, please sit down. Well, don't. You might break something, but please stop. I'm almost embarrassed for you. Like, I really am. I am seriously almost embarrassed for you. I'm even more embarrassed, and I'm not going to get into this totally, but I'm even more embarrassed that your whole crew is questioning Merb on a lawsuit, and you're hiring a lawyer, and you're promoting Natasha Cooper. Hello, make it make sense, people. You're going after a woman with 70 who gets 70 people watching her, who's like 60 years old, who doesn't have an entertaining quality about her, in my opinion. But you're questioning her about a lawyer fund? There's something you may not want to do. It's kind of that. While in your last post, you're promoting NC. And I'm not saying anything against NC at all. I don't even know if she's still in existence. But call a spade here. I mean, come on. That was like just embarrassing. Hey, crazy mama, like literally embarrassing. I don't even know what this thing is with Merv. Like, just ignore her. But I guess I can't. So whatever. So I hope I cleared it up for the idiots in the back. Come here. for the idiots in the back that seem to be running with some bullshit. What? He doesn't like you. What? He doesn't like you. He's not getting off the bed, no matter how much you bark at him. He's not getting off the bed. No. Cancer joke. If you haven't had it, you won't get it. You go in a lead room, person in hazmat comes in with a lead box, they hand you a vial from box drink and tell you to quarantine for a week. What? Stop. 63 people watch Merb. Exactly. It's time to move on and get content. I totally agree with that. Embarrassing is taking a face dive into a waiting chair at the dispensary. Did you really? Dude, you're clumsy. You get hurt a lot. Poor Whistle Down. And then I heard TT went live about me, which I thought was pretty funny. I don't even think she knows what she's going live about. I just have to laugh. I don't even know this woman. What are you going live about? Our tit for tats are done. I'm done. I said what I had to say, and now I'm bored. I'm over it. And you'll know that about me, TT. I don't go tit for tat with people. I gave that up a long ass time ago. You say something about me, I say something about you, you say something about me, and I end it. I'm done. So you could talk about, unless you do something crazy to me, I'm done with you. Like, and I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I just don't do this back and forth shit. That's like so 2020. Like everything Granny Watson do, and I wouldn't even bother. I tell her that too. You come back once or twice and be done. And voices, oh my God. I'm sorry, Whistle Down, but whew, the lies are too much. But at least they're entertaining lies. I'll give her that much. At least you can listen to someone lie and be somewhat entertained. But man, she got some lies going on. At least everyone, including me, had a. That's crazy. Joke is glowing in the dark. I've drank stuff. Oh, okay. Hey, Megan. She's so pathetic. I know. I just can't believe the lies. She is, Lana. Did you guys see her video yesterday? Just constant lies. I was like, wow. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, she went after you too, Tiffany, didn't she? Spazzy. Okay. Again, let me say this slowly, okay? We'll say this slowly because I understand people like you are stupid. So let me explain it slowly. After I said that last night, I mentioned date. What I meant was what we were speaking of, which was getting Ard in a bad area. Getting Ard in the middle of the night by walking in a bad area. I understand that you can't comprehend intelligence. I get it. I understand you have an 8th grade reading level. I get it. I understand you dropped out of school to have children. I get it. But do yourself a favor and try listening. Listen to everything I say, and then you'll hear exactly what I said. Jesus fucking Christ. And that's the last time I'm going to say it. And I never said a park, but thank you for remembering. I said it was behind the lake on the way to a park in the woods between 2 lakes at Lake Ronkonkoma. Make a mobster will know what I'm talking about because she grew up there. Ross Dog will know I don't know if he grew up there, but there used to be a path from one side of the lake to the other. On the other side was a park. But thank you for remembering such details about my life. But, maybe that's why, no, I'm not gonna go there. That's another thing. No, 7-Eleven's not bad. Speaking of, let me say something else. And for my OGs in here, you guys are gonna say, "Ah, look how much she's grown up." One of the reasons I won't go after TT is the same reason I won't go after Mandolin again, because I will say something that I will regret. And I will open up cans of worms that I don't want to open. So I'm being very nice when I say I'm bowing out of both arguments. Bowing out. If you walk through the woods alone at night and get ate by a bear, it's your own fault. That's a very good point, Timeout. Very good point. But again, I am a mature woman. And I know that if I go head to head or I go back and forth with these people, I will say stuff that I shouldn't say. And I will go for the throat. And they're both very, very easy to go for the throat and go below the belt. And I don't want to do that again. I don't want to go there again. So we're going to slowly back out of the fights and we're going to go back to the bushes so I don't end up saying stuff that could get really fucking ugly. So there's that. So I think that was a mature decision by me, and I'm very proud of my decision. You bought and sold need pie. I totally agree with that. I know that's progress made. Because in the past, oh yeah, it would get ugly. Ugly. But we're not going to go there. So there's that. Like, honestly, though, who the fuck would lie about getting ARD? I mean, honestly. There's absolutely no reason to fucking lie about it. You can ask my best friend. Today is the same best friend I had back then. All my friends and family know. It's not a secret. But yeah, nobody lied. I know you guys will look for anything to call me a liar. I think you're going to find a lie on me. Nope, never going to happen. I agree, timeout. They know better. They just need No, actually, I don't think they know better. I really think some of them are this stupid. I'm not kidding you. I really do. But for her to go on TT's panel, like, I'm so, I'm so horrible. Bitch, just stop. Just a grown woman snort like a pig while laughing at something. I'm still trying to recall. Who? No, they don't. And that's what I'm saying, Teresa. I really don't think they do. Honestly, I think they're that fucked up. Are we moving back out of 2021? No, we're going to 2024. That's what I'm saying, Allie. It's ridiculous. I couldn't tell you the first thing about a story one of them told from 3 years ago. Like, I honestly could not even. Thanks, Amy. I was 17. I could not even remember a story that one of my haters told from 3 years ago. Like, these people don't realize how fucking ridiculous they are. And I'm not kidding either. They're absolutely ridiculous. Not 2020. It's going to be 2024. It's going to be that soon enough. Welcome, baby. Ah. Does anyone put anything in the rear view around here? I'm just saying, like, I could care less what personal stories somebody told 3 years ago. Hey, forever trolling. I'm thinking what I want to do for New Year's Eve. What do you want to do? 5 years, things went sideways. Some of these newbies have no idea. Amen to that. I just think it's funny. They all gang up on me. Not gang up on me like, I can't handle it. But everybody's got something to say all of a sudden. Bitches, sit down. Notice that the mean hogs tend to go hardest on the pretty creators. Anyone know? Oh, absolutely, Allie. Lots of catfishes around here. That's for sure. I've seen that in multiple places. Seems like even some of the guys are catfishing. I time out, they don't get through life. That's what I'm noticing. They just don't get through life. But, it's so obvious I knew who that troll was. That's why I said what I said. We're watching New York streams with Christmas shops. Rockefeller Centers. It's a good time in New York on New Year's Eve. Yeah, every human being should do it one time in their life. I know, right? Forever trolling. Have lost their channels. Laura's still here. That's true. I'm not going anywhere unless I'm forced to go somewhere, and then I'll probably still come back anyway. And there's that. Does anyone want a link? I don't have much more to say, to be honest. If you guys want to keep me here, one of two ways: super chat or somebody comes up. Those are only two ways I'm staying live. Uh-oh. All right. You went to Christmas vacation on loop? Ouch. And Morbid is a dum-dum. Well, I mean, he's a funny, but he's a dummy. My Cash App is right in my description. I don't know why he can't come look for it, but I think it's funny that he trolls, hey, Nurse Mom, that he trolls Purple Rain to get it. That's just classic Morbid. And it's funny if you ask me. Go rest for tomorrow. I do have paperwork. I'll Cash App a super chat to stay. All right, I'll take it. Hey, Kim. Kim, I know you sent me a text. I haven't checked it yet. I'll go if you pay. Where? Oh, if you come up here. That's funny. Katie K, you're getting a bad rap. Because I know you don't hang out with any of or know any of these people, and I keep hearing your name mentioned. I'm like, no, I'm not having surgery. Blood work. I was like, that can't be the Katie K that I know from Queen Bees. That's gotta be a different K, but I keep hearing your name being dropped everywhere, Katie K. Anyone from Granny's, can you confirm what I'm saying? I think it's Katie K, and I'm like, "No, that can't be the same Katie K. It just can't be." As because I don't see Katie K all over these streams. So I'm gonna have to say it's a different Katie K. But I'm saying but that's the name they say, right, Chris? Like, I'm not crazy. Not that Katie K isn't a common name, but am I gonna change the cups and plates to white? Black is toxic. Google it. Is it? I have to cancel home. Oh my god. All right, so I won't get plastic plates. Jeesh. I just use plastic plates all the time. But we use like paper. But I saw those. I was like, "Oh, these are a good big deal." Lonnie K, you're in Granny's Live. Isn't Katie K the name people keep saying? Yeah, I don't normally buy black plastics. I just thought they were cool. Black dye is toxic. I did not know that. All right, I'll take them off. Oh, Katie B. Okay. Hey, Marion. It's Katie B. Okay. Katie K, Katie B, same thing. Same difference. Yeah, Katie B. I don't know. It all sounds the same. But I knew it was a Katie, and I could have sworn it was Katie K. Katie B, Katie K. Hey, Copa. Yeah, I don't know who she is. I just heard her mentioned. I think he's saying black plastic. They make it out of items or chemicals. Just Google black plastic. All right, let's look. Hold on. Hey, Copa. Black plastics. I don't know. I'm not seeing nothing. Black plastic cause cancer. Exposure to chemicals and plastic. Oh, no. Here we go. Check it out. This is going to be an educational live. Breastcancer.org. Research strongly suggests at a certain exposure level, some of the chemicals in plastic products, such as BPA, may cause cancer in people. Depending on where you live and work, you're likely exposed to many plastic products every day. Food and beverage containers, some disposable plates, and toiletry bottles are all plastic and are all made from chemicals. Research suggests that all plastics may leach chemicals if they're scratched or heated. Research also strongly suggests that at a certain exposure level, some of the chemicals in these products, such as BPA, may cause cancer. I thought BPA was the best. BPA is a weak synthetic estrogen found in many rigid plastic products, food, and formula can linings. I don't need estrogen. It's the last thing I need. Oh, that's right. BPA free. You're right. Its estrogen-like activity makes it a hormone disruptor. Like many other chemicals in plastics, hormone disruptors can affect how estrogen and other hormones act in the body. That is my problem. Now we know where it started. BPA, which throws off the body's hormonal balance. Because estrogen can make hormone receptor positive breast cancer develop and grow, many women choose to limit their exposure to these chemicals, and that can act like estrogen. Well, hell yeah, I'm taking all plastic off. BPA also seems to affect brain development in the womb. In 2011, a study found pregnant women with high levels of BPA in their urine were more likely to have daughters who showed signs of hyperactivity, anxiety, and depression. The symptoms were seen in girls as young as 3. It's not clear why boys aren't affected the same way. Wow. Interesting. Yeah, but all right, so my twins were born in 2005, and that's when we went BPA free. That's when like Dr. Brown's bottles come out in 2005. So it's weird that a study didn't happen until 2011. Carry your own glass, steel, or ceramic water bottles filled with filtered tap water. Reduce how much canned food. I don't need much canned food. How much canned formula your baby uses. Use baby bottles BPA free. Avoid handling carbonless copy cash register receipts. If you get a carbonless receipt, don't recycle it. Recycling receipts with BPA in them can spread the BPA to other products. Look closely at plastics with a number 7 recycling symbol on the bottom. If the plastic doesn't say PLA or have a leaf symbol on it, it may contain BPA. No shit. Wow. Yeah, I know, not to eat soy. Don't cook food in plastic containers or use roasting steaming bags. The plastic residues may leach onto food when heated in a regular microwave oven. Damn. Use glass, porcelain, enamel-covered metal or stainless steel pots, pans, and containers for food and beverage. Al, you're so knowledgeable. Plastics with recycling symbol 2, 4, or 5 are generally considered okay to use. Plastics with recycling symbol 7 are okay as long as they also say PLA or have a leaf symbol on it. The recycling symbol number is a code that shows what type of plastic was used to make the product. Recycling symbol 1 is also okay to use, but shouldn't be used more than once. No refilling, no straw water bottles. Keep all plastic containers out of the heat and sun. Wow. I know, right, crazy mama? I got to update my list. Hey, Amanda. Al is so smart. That's crazy. And this is on breastcancer.org. Dang. I did not know that. That's crazy. I'm going to have to update my list. All right. Cancer says, using plastics doesn't increase the risk of cancer. It is safe to drink from plastic bottles, use plastic containers, cling film, and store food in plastic bags. Even when plastics are heated for hours at a time, studies have shown the food inside is safe to eat. So this is saying it doesn't. However, I really think that breast cancer and regular cancer are 2 different things. The reason I say that, and guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you think I'm wrong. But regular cancer, nobody really knows how we get it. But breast cancer, like for me and many others, it's very specific. I got it because of my estrogen is too high. So if BPA, acts as the same kind of estrogen, then yes, it makes perfect sense. I would get it. You know what I mean? I had a plastic bottle here. There's no number on it. Oh, wait. I see a triangle. Yeah, it's too small to read. It's a vitamin water bottle. I think it says PLA. Hey, Gina.
Hey.
What's up?
I figured since we're talking estrogen, I might as well pop up.
Alright. That works.
Estrogen just had me bawling my eyes out.
Aw.
Yeah,
Aw.
estrogen is the devil.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, like, if it acts as an estrogen, then yeah, it makes perfect sense you can get cancer. Allie, go do your mammogram now, woman. You better make the appointment tomorrow.
You know what? My doctor wouldn't, I said something to my doctor, like, a couple years ago when I just started growing boobs, and I was like, "How big do they have to be before you start doing that?" Because I wasn't sure, because they're technically, like, teenage boobs, but they're on an adult's body. So, he said to me, "You don't need to worry about that because trans women don't like, I guess we get it less than biological females, but
Okay.
but still, I'm not, and nobody else is fine with that answer." But he's my family doctor, and my insurance kind of controls who I go to.
Men or women can still get breast cancer.
Yeah,
It's not as common with men, but
yeah.
it's not just the boob that gets it. It starts deep within.
Oh, see, I don't know enough about that.
Yeah, it's not that it comes through your milk ducts and all that.
Okay.
Um, but just because you have boobs, I don't know how else say this other than just say it. But biologically, just because like you can have man boobs too. Guys could have man boobs too.
Yeah.
If you're a BRCA2, then you're much more likely as a man to get it. If BRCA1 is much more likely as a female to get it. But it's not like because you have boobs, you're more apt to get it. That doesn't matter.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
children get breast cancer, sweet one. I didn't know that.
What?
I never heard that, but then again, I never researched.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Yeah, like no matter how you were born, if you were gonna get it, you'd get it either. Now, if they overdose you on estrogen, that
I
may be the reason you can get it. I don't know.
I overdosed me on estrogen.
Why?
So, like, if I get extra, to pump them up bigger, because I don't
Why?
know, and I shouldn't even be smoking cigarettes on estrogen. Like, I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack, blood clots, or stroke yet. So, but I think about it all the time because I get really nervous. But yeah, you shouldn't be even like smoking and stuff if you're taking estrogens.
Really?
Oh no, I don't even think you're supposed to smoke cigarettes with birth control.
Yes, but I want to try the other one first, Katie. I heard tamoxifen makes you gain weight. I'm not having it.
What's that?
It's a drug that cuts off your estrogen.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 different types of drugs. There's tamoxifen and then there's another one. They say the other one is more apt to give you osteoporosis or something, but the tamoxifen is an automatic weight gain. That's not happening.
Oh, I don't want anything like that.
No. I'll switch with you. You give me your no estrogen and I'll give you estrogen.
Well, the estrogen does make me gain weight, so because it's like, it rounds you out in all the female places. Like my face, my cheeks have more fat pads on them around like a chiseled jaw, so it like smooths it and contours it. Um, I'm not too impressed with my stomach right now because I'm kind of getting like what do they call them?
You
Not love,
what?
not love handles, muffin tops.
Oh,
Um, yeah. So like, it doesn't just make you grow boobs; it does make you get thick everywhere.
oh, Katie, don't tell me that. Now you're freaking me out. I just heard it make you gain weight. I didn't hear anything else after that.
Well, see, I smoke partly because I don't want to gain weight either, because I'm the type that I will definitely get huge if I quit smoking cigarettes.
That's why you vape.
I mean, well, I don't know. There's an argument about that too. Some people think that that's even worse, but I know vaping doesn't fulfill me the way a cigarette does.
Yes, but you have to find the right vape. I tell everybody this. And I've had this debate with people for so long. It took me a long time to make the
Yeah.
That's funny. To make the to make the transfer from cigarettes, because I smoked Marlboro Light 100. I mean, not Marlboro Light, Marlboro 100s forever. I had
What?
lights like way back when,
Oh,
but I
you did
smoked
cowboy
Marlboro
killers.
from 12 to like 49. I mean, that was my cigarette, and I didn't like any other cigarette. And every time my ex tried to get me to vape, I would kept going back and forth. And I'm like, no, like I still like cigarettes. I want cigarettes. And we went through like 5 or 6 different vapes. I finally found a vape, a top, and a liquid that works. So that's what I'm saying. You don't buy the pre-made vapes. You have to find a vape store in your area that understands what they're doing. They will teach you all about different vapes, different, you know, um
Can I control the
juices.
harshness? Because
Yes.
I don't even like weed vapes because it really hits my throat a little too strong.
Vaping is not more nicotine. It all depends. If you buy the pre-made ones, yes, you might as well smoke. When you buy juices and you buy like a mod like I have, it's 6 milligrams of nicotine in 100-ounce bottle. That is nowhere near the amount of nicotine in a pack of cigarettes. Nowhere near it. So when people say that, it's just not true. And I'm reading chat, Gina.
What's a
There's
what's a
there's
puff
not
cup?
necessarily the same. It's way different. The ones that you buy over the counter, those vapes are like 50 milligrams. That's horrible.
Whistle Down said get a Puffco. I don't know what that is.
I know. Alyssa, I normally use straight cleaning products, like chemical free. And I always have for the last 20, 25 years. Or I use bleach. Nothing cleans as good as bleach.
Oh yeah, I love
All that stuff. Bleach and some natural lemon, best cleaner ever. 3 milligram vape juice, 6 milligram vape juice. I agree. Or vinegar is another thing I use. Although bleach and vinegar has gotten expensive over the years. Yeah, vinegar and water. See, vinegar, I don't like the smell. Bleach, I can handle. I know it sounds crazy, but I find bleach to be way better than vinegar.
Oh, okay, Whistle Down. Yeah, they've just always vapes and bongs I can't really do because it's like one hit and I'm not one of those people that likes to cough a lot from smoking, even though they say you gotta cough to get off. But because then I'll get a headache right away.
You can't clean with rubbing alcohol. That would cost a fortune. Yes, but the vape, I don't have a filler. It's a very clean vape. Totally different than most vapes. Bleach causes cancer. Of course it does.
I feel like everything does nowadays.
What? I know it does.
I
Everything you
feel like
eat,
everything, yeah.
I agree. Everything you eat causes cancer. Everything you clean with causes cancer. Everything you do causes cancer. I'm right there with you. It's crazy.
We're screwed no matter what.
So how's Pennsylvania? Is it freezing there too?
Oh my god, it's colder this year, like so soon too, because last winter I only touched my heat twice. And now I'm like turning it on like crazy because usually my little apartment heats up, even from a candle, it will heat up my apartment and I'm always too hot. But now I got the heat on.
Wow. Katie, you leaving? Bleach. Yeah, I use Dawn too. I don't like Windex. I use what's it called? It starts with an M.
Oh, that's what I keep forgetting to buy is Windex.
Windex will kill you.
Oh my God. Well, how am I going to clean my mirrors? Because they're due for a good cleaning. And I'm like, I keep doing it with just water. And I'm like, damn, I need to go get Windex.
Yeah, no, I hate I haven't used Windex in years. There's a good organic glass cleaner that works really well. They say vinegar on windows.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
And like,
everyone's saying vinegar on windows.
but like, is that the same for like a mirror?
On a mirror?
Yeah,
Like,
like at my vanity.
yeah, everyone's saying vinegar.
Okay.
I never tried vinegar on windows. I know straight alcohol works. It's a spray can. I know what you're talking about, Naomi. I know exactly. I just saw it at TJ Maxx actually. 50% cleaning vinegar, 50% water with 2 drops of dish soap. Yeah, Dawn dish soap gets rid of everything. Myers, thank you, Chronicles. Thank you,
Yeah.
Katie. I have my pre-surgery testing tomorrow, blood work and all that stuff. I have that tomorrow. I tried that, Lana. I never lost a pound with apple cider vinegar. I drank that nasty shit every day. I never
Oh,
lost a pound.
my mom's always trying to get me to drink it for all my ailments, and because she swears by all that all natural stuff. And for the most part, I like it too, but some of the stuff she's into is a little too rough for me.
It's horrible. It's like that. Exactly, crazy mom. I tried it and almost puked. I tried to drink it. I drank it for like 3 weeks straight. Nothing happened. I was like, all right, this is not worth drinking. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So what else is new at Eugenia?
Well, I've just been working on my channel, behind the scenes, like trying to learn all the settings and stuff because I
Yeah.
just got monetized, and I was uploading the little emojis or the badges or whatever.
Yeah.
And some of them are a bitch though, because it wants you to like resize them.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been fighting with all day.
Try building a website. It's even worse.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm trying to do that too because it just said something about I can hook up a merch store or whatever. I'm like, oh man. I just know I don't want to deal with Shopify because I tried to
That's what
do
I
that.
use.
Yeah, there's too many bells and whistles for me on that
Yeah,
one.
there's a
I need
lot.
something more simple.
But I can't figure out something. And it's like everything was going so smooth. And now I can't figure out why. I'm checked the coding. I had my son look at the coding.
Oh,
And
see, I can't do
neither
any of
one of
that.
us can figure out what's wrong.
So you deal with coding and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that. I can't. I can't. See, I'm really good at designing like the actual merch and stuff. I want to do like the fun stuff. I'm not a tech savvy person.
Hold on. Katie, it is never ending. That's what I feel like. I'm just so glad when all this is over. Because I've seen more doctors in the last couple of weeks than I've ever seen in my entire life. It's like day after day. Then you have another appointment. Then I got to go see the plastic surgeon. And it's just one after the next.
Now, what were you saying? You were talking about two different things, I think. Like there's a double mastectomy And
Yeah,
then there
yeah,
was something.
I'm not getting a double mastectomy. I was waiting on genetic testing to see if I needed it, to see if like I was gonna get it. But what I'm doing is reconstruction lumpectomy, meaning I'm getting a lumpectomy. They're taking the cancer out of me. I have to go for radiation. I don't know if I need chemo yet. I won't know until after. But then I have 5 years that I have to take this pill, which some people say is like a chemo pill, which, yeah, if I start losing my hair, I'm not taking it. But anyway, so with the reconstruction with the lumpectomy, one of the catches is the only way they're going to actually do it is if you do a reduction on your other one. Well, I'm like a D slash double D, so I have no problem doing a
Oh, wow.
reduction. So I'm going to reduce them down to a C, and then I want to get them lifted and have an implant put in.
Holy shit, Laura. I didn't know you were stacked like that.
Yeah. But I have really nice boobs. Like I never breastfed. Like I have really nice boobs.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm like, yeah, I know I can't do reconstruction till radiation. And then, like I said, I don't even know if I need chemo, but that's what I want to do. And my whole feeling is you give me breast cancer. Well, I'm coming out of this with better boobs than I ever had before. And I had some damn good boobs. So that's my feeling on it.
So wait, are they keeping some of the material in there?
No, they take out on my left one, they take out the cancer.
I am
So
impressed. I don't know
so
where she's been hiding these double Ds at this whole time.
yeah, yeah, my boobs are big. So I know, Allie, I never heard it before, and Katie just told me that. I was like, "No." Um, they're gonna take out a centimeter breast tissue, 2 lymph nodes. That's gonna make me uneven. No, you're not giving me breast cancer, and I'm gonna be uneven. That's not happening. So that's why I said I'm gonna, everyone's saying wait till radiation's done. So that's what I'm gonna do. I kind of wanted to do it all in one shot, but I don't think I can. And I can only do that if they do the lift without an implant. Then they would take fat from my stomach and replace where the lumpectomy was. But then I've read you don't want to do that until, because you want to see if they settle, because you're big, it may be even. Like you may not even need it. Well, no, I still want the lift. So
Mhm.
that's where it's at. But according to the rules I read, insurance will pay for it at any stage of the game. So,
Oh, wow, that's good.
and but that's how I feel. Like that is my attitude. If I got breast cancer, I'm sorry I got it, but there's no way that my boobs are going to be uneven. I'm not going to suffer like this the rest of my life. No, fuck you. You are going to make my boobs better than ever. And there's that. But the
Yeah.
double mastectomy, I don't want to deal with all of it. And
So is that just
I could,
removes them completely or what?
yeah, they remove everything completely and then they put implants in. But it doesn't look the same. Like when
Yeah.
I went to see, I saw 2 plastic surgeons with double mastectomies, and I was like, wow, these guys suck. And
Oh,
I
really?
was told, I was told from my oncologist that, a lot of times you can't like people think when they get a double mastectomy, it's gonna look like a cosmetic surgery, and it doesn't. It
No.
looks
Yeah, it's
just
completely
it
different.
doesn't look good, and I'm like, "Oh, hell no." So that's what made me go against it. I don't want not that I wanted one to begin with, but you have drains and it's like a 12-week process, and yes,
Is
my
that what
nipples
they
would
really
not
have
have
to
to be removed though. I could keep my nipples because my cancer is nowhere near my nipple and it's not coming from my nipple. So I
I always
would be able to
wondered why
keep
they
them.
did that. So you can have cancer like in your nipples.
Yeah, sometimes cancer, this is how the oncologist explained it to me. Mine is more towards the left side underneath, and it's coming from my milk ducts, but not, I don't know if she said not from my nipple, but there's some cancers that affect the nipple, and that's when they have to remove them. Mine does not. as of now, mind you.
Oh, I just always thought they removed it just because I didn't know why.
Yeah, no, because of the cancer.
Well, that makes sense.
In Fashion Island, I don't even know what that is.
Fashion Island.
Yeah, so Dr. Lavina Chong in Fashion Island, she's the best and does reconstructive. Is that like Turtle Island?
Yeah. Listen, I just got voted onto this thing called Weirdo Wonderland.
By the way, we all need to boot off the person that booted me off. So everyone's got to go to Turtle Island and boot fucking Stone Gator off, or Sweet, whatever her name is. She's the one that got me booted off, so she needs to go. So everyone's got to call in and get her off.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I'm triple positive.
you were on the island. Hey, SoFlo.
All right, the boob that gets operated on has a different nipple and breast absolutely drops. However, if you wear a sports bra, I don't wear sports bras. I wear Victoria's Secret bras. Sports bras do nothing for me. My boobs are too big. My boobies are too big.
Yeah, mine. I only have one bra that fits right now.
I've had 3 bouts of breast surgery for similar lumps. Below nipple lumps heal very well. Breast heal very well compared to armpit lumps. They hurt like hell. Yeah, but my boobs are too big for sports bras.
See,
It's uncomfortable. It's not comfortable for me. I need a wire. I need to hold them up. What happened with me and Gator? She's an idiot. Long story. What's up, Candy, though? I haven't seen you in a while. They're not giving me a bra. They said bring us comfortable bra. I just don't like sports bras. I like a wire. I like a push-up wire.
I always remove my wire.
Thank you. They make one with a wire. You're a 34F. Are you really? I couldn't handle that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
See, before COVID, because I couldn't get my hormones during that whole time because you got to get your blood tested every 3 months, and you know how everybody's doctor's appointments were like on a Skype type of thing. So and what that did was when I was going through like hormone withdrawal, that pretty much like throws you into a artificial menopause. So I completely lost my boobs, and I had like a year left of growth because they're supposed to be, they were a C cup. And then, because I asked my doctor, I was like, well, when can I get breast implants? And he's like, honestly, your breast growth for like a trans woman is determined by your mom's size. And my mom has double D's. Holy shit, look at this big tits.
Whistle down, is that your boobs?
They are.
No
way.
So don't get them as big as my husband chose.
Damn.
They're
You're
good
small too, though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm only 5'4", like
what?
my height, and I weigh between, because I rock between cycles, 135 and 140. Okay,
Wow.
so that's my statute, and they're double D's, but I'm going to tell you this: when they filled them, they filled with 650 cc's. The other, because I was so uneven, is filled with 750 cc's. And that's a pretty big difference.
Yeah.
Like when I used to bend over, and I'm sure we can all relate to this. It's like I look down at, after having my children, and it looked like 2 cow udders, like for real, like where'd they go? Why are we so thin? you know? And so I'm like, this is not happening, you know? So yeah, that's what I did. That's what I chose to do.
That's funny. When
Well,
I
they're
was
good.
when I spoke to the surgeon about double mastectomy, they had said the most we can do is 800 cc. And I
Yeah.
said, well, how big is that? I was like, is that like a C? But
No.
you have tissue there though. When they do a double mastectomy, they hollow you out. All you have is the
Yeah.
implant.
Like mine are under my muscle.
Okay.
You're gonna have your tissue taken out that's above that muscle. Think of when you see think of a mammogram x-ray,
Yeah.
right? From the side. And so your tissue comes out of your you have your muscle, and then you have the tissue that comes out.
Yeah.
That's your breast, right? My implant is under my muscle, and it pushes my muscle out, and then my tissues. I mean, it I think when they move it around, when they put it in, it evens itself out under that tissue,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But and that's when they can like regulate how much they fill each one, you know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is when they do a double mastectomy, you have nothing to start. The only thing you have is skin.
And I
And
was
they
wondering,
fill the implant to give you I mean, they completely hollow you out.
yeah, and I
There's
was wondering,
nothing left. That's why I
can they
say
put
after
in like,
me, I
can they
don't
put
want it.
in some kind of like mesh? You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
like,
they do. They put in some radiation like proof, like they put in some kind of skin stretcher,
yeah,
which
yeah,
is like this mesh thing, and then you have drains, and those
yeah,
stay in for I I want to say 12 weeks, and
about
then they
6 to
take
8,
those
yeah.
out, and then they take those out, and they replace them with an implant. I'm like, hell no, no. Yeah, they have to stretch the skin. And after
Yeah.
hearing about it, I was like, I don't want to do that. I just don't. I mean, I
Use
always have the option, but I don't want to do it.
yeah, remember you'll always have the option, but it sounds like you have enough breast tissue. I mean, I was literally like an A cup before,
An
you know?
A.
Yeah. Um, you have enough tissue, it sounds like, to go ahead and do reconstruct the whole keyhole. Am I like looking at it right? When they do a little keyhole cut and then they put it back together and it like lifts it and
Yeah.
uses your own breast tissue. That's what I'm thinking, that, you know, and that honestly is what I want done next. For no good reason. I mean, just because, you
What?
know, I've had my boobs for 10 years and I'm over it, right? I want them out and I want mine lifted. But I may have to go with a little implant, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Because
do.
I'm so stretched out, right? Because now I'm so stretched out.
That I don't know, but I do know that lifts hold, like I've seen pictures of both lifts with implants, lift with not implants. Lift with implants are much better when you're a little bigger, but if you're smaller, like if you're a B and you want them lifted, then it's better without an implant.
Okay.
So,
Do what makes you feel good when you look in the mirror, and only you will know.
well, I would need full reconstructive surgery.
Oh, stop it. It's amazing. I'm telling you, it's amazing what the surgeons can do. I walked out of
I
there
know,
and I didn't
right?
even know. I walked out of there and I didn't even know I was liposuctioned.
All you need is money. Lots and lots and
I
lots
was
of
like,
money.
where'd my ass go?
Is that, listen to me, that's why I was debating a double mastectomy. Was okay, you're gonna take all the fat from my stomach. So basically, you're giving me a tummy tuck and putting it in my boobs and then lifting them. I can go for that. But
Yeah.
then I started seeing double mastectomy, and I was like, and I heard everything that you go through. Like I thought they did it all in the same time. No, they don't. And
That would be
I
rough.
thought you go under and then you wake up and you have fake boobs. But no, it's not like you have to go through drains and weeks and weeks and weeks of
It's
being
okay.
out in. And the
It's
other thing,
okay.
but the other thing is too, and you know, I explained this to my doctor. I don't have, not that I don't have people to help me, because I definitely do. I don't have the ability to take 12 weeks off of work. I don't have the ability to sit around and do nothing all day and just sit on the couch while I'm taking care of myself. I don't have that luxury. I have kids in college. I have kids to take care of, and again, I would get help, but if given the option, I'll take option one and not have to be out of work, not have to be out on my ass for 12 weeks.
I know.
I'm just not that type of person.
Damn, that's a long time.
It is.
It is a long time. It really is, and you're not that type of person either. I can't imagine you'd be so freaking bored and out of your mind. You'd pop a stitch. Like
That's
you would.
exactly right. And that's why I said I'm not going to do it if I don't have to. Like I told my mom that. My mom's like, don't worry, we'll come there. I'll come there. I'll help you. I said, the point is, if I don't have to do it, Mom, after speaking to the surgeons, if I don't have to do it, I'm not going to do it. And she said, all right, I understand. I said, and God forbid I get breast cancer back in the other one, then I'll do it. But for now, I'll take my chances.
Good girl.
So unless I need chemo, if I need chemo, then I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a shit. Then just cut them off.
We'll talk.
But I don't know if I need chemo yet.
Yeah.
You have to wait for that Onca test or whatever.
Oh, I'm praying.
So
I've been praying.
But I'll be good. I'll be running around on the 13th saying, I don't have cancer anymore. And then the test will come back and they're like, you need to go for chemo.
Laura.
That would totally be my luck. Hey, Ellie. Oh.
Hey, Ellie.
That's exactly, Allie. It's crazy though. It's a up and down roller coaster, but I'm almost there. I'm almost at the end.
That's right.
Actually, you know what? The hard part really hasn't even begun yet. But to me, once the cancer's out, I'm cancer free.
That's right. That's how you have to think.
To me, that is how I think. Like
that is how you think. That's right.
And anything that comes after that is fine, but at least the cancer's out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And, the other thing is, too, it's near my heart. I had this problem earlier. It's like right over my heart. So if I get a sharp pain, I don't know if it's my heart or not, which that bothers me, too. Not that I'm going to have a heart attack in the next couple of days, but that kind of weirds me out, too, because, you get a sharp pain. What if it is your heart? I don't know. So they told me that, when I feel that it's obviously the lump, but being that it is over my heart, I'm like, oh, imagine I had a heart attack and didn't know it because I just thought it was, my cancer.
Do you have it like a Fitbit or an app, an Apple Watch or something where you can turn that thing on?
I almost bought one. They're too expensive. Like I don't go out of the house enough to make an Apple Watch worth it. Like
yeah,
I sit
I get that. But even like a Fitbit that could just track your blood, like your oxygen and your blood levels,
See, Katie, that's what I heard, that a lumpectomies are easy. Like I won't have pain from it. That's why I'm saying like the tough stuff happens after you get it out of you. But to me, it's out of me and I'm no longer have cancer. That's how I see it. I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but that's how I look at it. I don't want to look at it like I have cancer forever. But as long as it's out of me, well, I can't say I have cancer because I'm cancer free.
Yes.
Hopefully.
I like that mindset.
There was a girl on here. I don't know if anybody else has ever watched her. Her name was Jenny Apple.
Yeah, I watched her towards the end.
Yeah, and I think the most beautiful thing I've ever heard in my life was she beat cancer.
Yeah.
She beat it because cancer, and this is in her words, needed a host.
Yep.
And she took it away when she passed away. And it was like, oh my,
I saw that. The thing that made it so sad is she is one of those people that, and when I heard her name, I just went back and watched her earlier videos, like when she started, and she was just a normal girl, was pregnant, and she was all excited about being pregnant.
Yeah.
And she was beautiful and young and thin, and she had long hair. And when you skip through a few videos, she was diagnosed with cancer. Then you skip past, now she's bald, and then all of a sudden she passed.
It was
It was
hard.
crazy.
Yeah, I think you went through it like most other women. I went through it just like that too. It was hard to watch. And then there were some points where you're just like, oh my gosh, like I could you'd feel bad, so bad watching, you didn't want to watch again. You know what I mean? Like you
I
didn't want to
agree.
do it the second day. And then months will go by and you look back and she's coming to the end and it's so heart wrenching. I don't know.
I agree. It was really sad.
Yeah.
And just the way her whole cancer went down, it was like, she was diagnosed stage 3, and then she's got this rare lung, cancer, and then it metastasized. Now she's got cancer in her brain. And it's wild. Like, I look at someone like her, because I think I found her. Someone mentioned her like the day I found out I had it.
Mm-hmm.
And, someone like her gives me strength in the sense that that's not me. And
right.
yes, I may have cancer, but that's not me. And thank God that's not me. And thank
That's
God
right.
I don't have cancer that has metastasized or gone in my lymph nodes or is stage 3 or 4. They're not rushing me for chemo tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of things that I'm thankful for. And I don't mean to put it on someone else, but when I heard a story, I was like, all I kept thinking was, thank fucking God that ain't me.
Like
Because
you're
I mean,
great.
could it be me? It could, but just being newly diagnosed, I was like, if my doctor even said, if you're gonna have cancer, I have the best possible cancer one can get. Not my lymph nodes, stage 1. It's being fed from estrogen. You're gonna get it from estrogen. Once we cut out the estrogen, you're gonna be fine. As what we know right now, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So, okay. When your surgeon tells you if you're gonna get cancer, it's the best cancer you could possibly get, I'm okay with that. I can live with that.
You are gonna be fine. You're a fighter.
The thing going in my favor, though, which not everyone is so lucky, 90, well, I'll say 80 because it's 80 to 90, but 80 to 90% of my cancer is living on my estrogen. So when you cut out my estrogen, the cancer dies. It's got nothing to feed on. Many people are not so lucky that it's that high of like 80 to 90% and 60 to 70% of progesterone. Is
Yeah.
there still that 30 and 10%? Yeah. But it's not that it's rare because it's common, but many people that are staged later or have a much quote unquote harder fight because they don't know what's fueling it. They don't know how to stop it. They
That's
don't know if they have to try many different things, which is where chemo comes in, this comes in, that comes in. I eliminate all of that. The only thing that could go horribly wrong is if for some reason, which it shouldn't because I'm, positive, but if for some reason it decides to take a left turn and all of a sudden it comes back from progesterone, or comes back without estrogen. But the odds of that are not high. I forgot what they told me percentage was, but it's not high, especially since I don't have the gene or anything. So, I'm trusting my doctors that this is going to be easy breezy. So,
and stay positive. You're good at that.
yeah, and that's why I've been able to take it so easy. If your surgeon tells you it's the best, if you're gonna get cancer, it's the best you can get, I'm okay. I can live with that. Okay. So
Yeah.
then he agrees there's no reason to freak out. There's only one thing we're waiting on, and that's I can't know until after lumpectomy, and that is the my onca test, which will come after my lumpectomy to see if I need chemo. So, I am going to kick its ass. Kick it to the curb and never come back.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
And
And
you've inspired other people to get their mammograms. Just like
yeah.
you were inspired, you've
That's
now
awesome.
inspired, like I've seen at least 3 to 4 people, and I wasn't even in chat very long, saying, I'm going to go get my mammograms,
But what more importantly, what I hope to inspire people, I truly hope to inspire people's strength. If they do come back with a bad mammogram like I did, or a bad, if they have to have a biopsy, if they go through what I went through all within a couple of days, I hope to inspire strength instead of people freaking out or automatically assuming the worst or thinking the worst. Like, no matter what the combo is, don't freak out until there's a reason to freak out. Having cancer, you shouldn't freak out on. Will you cry? Yeah, but don't freak out because once all the tests come back, it may come back that there's no reason to freak out and they'll get rid of the cancer just like they would a cyst and then be done. But people, they hear the cancer word and they freak the fuck out. And I don't want people to freak out. So if I can give strength to someone who is newly diagnosed, then my job is done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You really are. I watched one of your cancer journeys. I
Only
died.
one?
Well, I've watched a number of them, but the one that I'm speaking of is you get on there and you're like, we have a big problem. And I'm just listening like, what now? And you're like, John Travolta will not marry another woman.
Exactly. He had 2 wives with breast cancer. He's currently not doing a third.
Oh, wow.
Laura.
So that's it. John Travolta is never going to marry me. And just the way it is. I have accepted it like I have accepted my cancer.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my God.
I had skin cancer, Zoot. And that's another thing. I want to bring this up before I forget. Granny's watching was saying her nurse said it was cancer, but it was benign. And how could it be benign with cancer? I had skin cancer that was benign. It was still skin cancer. So I understand what she was saying. He's not gay. I understand what she was saying. Because that's what they told me with my skin cancer, that yes, it's skin cancer, but the tumor itself is benign. Okay. Never thought anything else of it. They did this whole operation to remove it, and that was it, done. So I know a lot of people I couldn't understand how the nurse could say that it was cancer, but it was benign. And I meant to tell her that, and I forgot. Basal cell?
I think that's
Katie, everybody freaks out over the word cancer, and I don't know. I just didn't. But I'm also, it is what it is, and when it's my time, it's my time.
You're taking it better than I would. I can say
Yeah,
that.
Everybody's I don't know. He's not gay. Hush,
Who do you keep saying that about? John Travolta.
Oh, John Travolta.
Not gay. Is he gay, Gina?
I don't think he is, but you know who is?
Thank you.
Tom Cruise.
Oh, for
Yeah,
sure.
I never cared for Tom Cruise.
Hey, Emmy.
Headstones, but John Travolta, don't be picking on my Johnny T. Thank you, Amber. That's what I'm saying. If I can inspire someone to not freak out and, just take it as it comes, and that's would make me thrilled. Because it's not at this point, again, this could all change once I start radiation. At this point, there's nothing to be scared of. Like, I'm not normal, you go for surgery, but lumpectomy, I'm in and out within like 2 hours. John Travolta's a man who can dance. I love him, but I got a man, so no competition. There you go.
So what
seen-
is it about him that you really like?
Let me show you.
How
Well,
long
you
do we have?
I don't get excited about celebrities all like that, so I don't.
I will
I don't
show you. When I was just a mere like 5 years old, we would live, and I know I was younger than 8. I can't tell you exactly how old I was, but I was definitely younger than 8. And I only know this because we still lived in the Queens. And we moved out here when I was 8. And my dad and my mom, I think, were watching, or my brother, all right, 1975. So I was 4. And this came on the TV. Hold on. Hold on. And I fell in love instantly. And I have had a crush on Mr. John Travolta since I was 4.
She's had this in her file for how long?
Right there. I just fell in love.
I should give Arnold a few pointers on getting a date. Come over here. Come over here. Now, first thing you gotta do is a Vinnie Barbarino.
What?
Your hair, for instance, very casual. It should look like it's being blown by unseen wind.
Oh my God, Laura.
I love him. It's welcome back.
Yeah, looks good. All right. The second is Vinnie Barbarino stance. Okay. Now, when you're with a girl, you don't want to let her know that you're there, right? Very nonchalant.
Yeah, I think he was way hotter in Grease.
I'm not saying he wasn't hot in Grease, but this was when I fell in love with him. I was 4 years old. I was watching Welcome Back, Kotter, and there was something about him that I just loved, and I loved him my entire life.
It's his attitude. It's his attitude in Welcome Back, Kotter, for sure.
Yeah, but he was a typical New Yorker.
He's just got that sway though in Welcome Back. You know he does.
He has a sway anywhere. He's just hot. And I've loved him ever since. Every movie he was in, I loved. See, you guys may not know. I know Whistledown has heard the story. When I lived in California, I legit sat and went into the Scientology, not museum, Scientology church every day for a year. One solid year trying to fucking meet him. Never met him.
Oh my God.
Here, I went there every single day. And everyone said, if you go to, the Scientology, he comes in and out all the time. This was in 2003, around 2003, 2004. Because I met, or 2002. I met Ron. I had the kids in 2005. I met Ron in 2004. So it had to be like 2002. And I literally went there for an entire year. I was going to meet him. I had to meet him. And I never met him.
That's dedication.
Do you love him more than Nikki Sixx? Who would I save if either one were drowning? I'd kill myself and they could both live. No. I don't know. I don't know who I would pick over one or the other. They're both equal my loves, but John Travolta's got a special place in my heart. Nikki Sixx, I didn't know until I was 12. But Johnny T, I've loved since I was 4.
Whose poster did you have in your room?
Both.
That's a tough one.
I never hung out at studios waiting for Nikki Sixx, though.
That's true.
But I certainly did it here for John Travolta.
A solid year.
And the thing is, too, like, even meeting him, I didn't want to, like, sleep with him. I mean, I did, but I didn't want to sleep with him. I wasn't going to jump him. I just wanted to meet him. I heard he's an amazing person. I heard that he's super nice. He's great with the people that like him. And he's just a super good guy.
You want to
That's all I
a
wanted
TED
to do.
Talk.
That's all I wanted to do was just meet him and say, hi, I've been a fan of yours since I was a little girl. Like, I just want to say hi. And I've never gotten that opportunity. It's very disappointing. Yeah, I know like Scientology as a whole is a cult. There's no doubt about it. But the premise of Scientology, I stand by. And that is mind over matter. John Stamos, I like too, until I heard him on an episode of like Show Your House or whatever it is. He is the biggest idiot I've ever heard. Like he was like, duh, 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 duh. Biggest dumbass I've ever seen. I was like, well, there goes my crush on him.
That sucks.
Me too, Spitfire, but not Nikki. You kept all those I never kept anything. Never kept anything. I'm not one to take pictures of people either, though, which looking back, I should have. But not anymore.
I'm going to pop down, ladies. Thanks for having me up.
Thank you. I'm actually getting done. I got to do this paperwork.
Yeah, I got to get going too.
You guys sleep well.
Coming up. I appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Gina, I'll get you that candle Tuesday. I'm sending. I have orders to send out.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
See ya.
Bye. All right. But hey, Mama Bear, you're the good Mama Bear, not the bad Mama Bear. But on that note, I have to do this paperwork. I'm obsessed with Scientology because I think it's a ridiculous money scam with so many dark stories. It is, however, the premise of Scientology, hands down, is good. They do this thing called, oh my God, I forgot what it's called. Auditing. I did auditing many of times. The premise of auditing may not be what you think it is, but the premise of auditing and what they're doing is get rid of your demons. Stop allowing shit in your mind to weigh you down. Stop allowing ghosts of your past to affect your future. This is all the premise of what Scientology should be. And it's what it is. It's what it was founded on. Is there a lot of other stuff in between that's bad? Yes. Are there a ton of stuff that's a cult? Absolutely. Is it a big cult? Absolutely. But the reality is the premise of Scientology is brilliant. And the premise of Scientology is all about mind over matter and yourself. And that you mean, if you want something to happen, you have to make it happen. If you want to change the world, then you have to go out there to change the world. That's the premise. And I still stand by that premise. And I stand by auditing as well for that exact reason. So not everyone understands that there's a premise to it rather than the whole cult aspect, because there's definitely a cult aspect, which I don't condone. And I know it firsthand, and I don't condone it. Brittany J. Morbid, definitely not wispy. I would take Morbid over. Brittany's not bad. I don't know what she's talking about, though. But I'm not a wispy fan at all. I think she's got the personality of a bug. Morbid Wines, yeah, he talks too much. So does Wispy, though. Now that I just said What about Brittany J? I don't know. I don't know. So, all right. I got to get this paperwork done, though. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Nope, not going to be triggered. Right, Dazed? It's bad. I know. That's why I'm not going over there. If he was talking about something other than the glare, but I'm sorry, I could care less about the glare. I don't want to hear about the glare. It's kind of like, who was that? Oh, Betty. I don't want to hear about Betty. I don't want to watch videos about Betty. I don't give a fuck about Betty. That's how I feel about glare. I don't care about the glare. I think he's talking about the glare way too much. And he's good with, like, he can do good true crime. I don't know what he's doing. Why he's wasting all his time. Oh, speaking of glare, though, is anyone following Turtle Boy? Turtle Boy, I really thought this guy was smart. He is a fucking idiot. So he gets this, I don't know if you guys heard it, but he gets this message that they're after him and he's going to be arrested. So, and they talked about his medication and how would they possibly know about his medication? Are you serious, dude? You were cops. Correction officers hang out with cops. The corrections officers probably told the cops exactly what medicine you're on or what they did with it. It's not rocket science. You went after these people, so now they're coming after you. Why can't anyone figure this out? I'm even like scrolling through the comments. I'm like, are these people really this dumb? I guess so. I was like, I guess they really are this dumb because it's pretty simple. All right. I'm out. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. I'll let you know how my pre-surgery goes. I think it's like at 2:00 or something. So I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Thank you guys for Cash App, PayPal's, Amazon list. I am actually, remind me, I have to go take that plastic off and change it to glass. All right. Peace.